What's going on? I'm finally getting around to it. The Spark, Positive Grid Spark 40, little combo practice amp thing. And I've had it for a little while, played with it a bunch, and kind of getting to know my way around it, things I do like, things I don't like, and maybe who it's for. So let's talk, we'll probably talk about a little bit about who it's for too. Playing the 50,000 subscriber giveaway Epiphone with Dylan Pickups Slant 6 for guitar humbuckers. Real single coily sounding, so you just heard that. But don't forget, when we hit 50,000 subscribers, we're going to give this thing away. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure that you share this video, because that's coming very, very soon, where we're going to give this away to somebody. It's kind of cool. Anyway, the Positive Grid Spark. As you could see while we were playing through all this stuff, you can actually basically build whatever rig you want to build, which is totally cool. And there are 4 presets on the top of the amp up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I basically just pushed the preset button, 1, 2, 3, 4, and went across. The first one was, and we'll show you that on the screen as we do it. The first one was this real clean. The second one was like a dirty AC30 kind of. Right? And then the fourth one, modded Marshall kind of sound. And then the third one, and then the fourth one, actually I don't even know what that is. So, a couple of interesting things about how this works is, obviously there's the app on your phone, and you can build whatever rig you want. So for example, if we go back over to our clean tone over here, you can kind of really dive into this, and you can download various effects and stuff. So for example, the compressor is on right now. So you can definitely tell it's there. There is a booster on. So there's your booster. This is a very clean kind of situation, right? And then over here, we've got modulation. We've got a delay. And a reverb. If we flip over to our rig number 2, we'll see that we've got obviously there's a noise gate on, there's a compressor, and then there's a drive here that we haven't even heard. So the cool part about these things is you can get into this, you can download other effects, you can build these rigs the way you want them to be built. And you can actually go through and also select what amp you want to use as well. So if we look at the hardware that we have handy to us right now in our top 4 presets, we can also go over here kind of by genre, like whatever sound you're looking for. And be able to build up these various rigs however you want. What I like about it is these 4 top presets that we just looked at, these are the ones that actually just came in there, and I really kind of like that. I just adjusted within that and found some tones I liked. What I really like about this whole setup is, for not a lot of money, you can build rigs and do stuff and to experiment with sounds. So for songwriting, for practicing, hey, I have an idea, and you can just build up a rig. Maybe you don't even own these pedals, but it's not Kemper money. You know what I mean? I really like that. Is it as good as a Kemper? Not really, but it's not supposed to be. It's play at home, practice, writing kind of deal. The reason you're hearing it directly to the computer is because it's the easiest way to record it. And I will tell you honestly, the biggest downfall of this whole amp is I don't really like the speaker. It sounds okay, but just okay. It's really super bassy, and you kind of have to like fight that when you're trying to get a sound that you like. Put headphones in, and it's unbelievable. This thing, Positive Grid did a really good job with all these sounds. There's a whole bunch of other features. You can get into the app and you can do all kinds of crazy, like play backing tracks to your music. There's tons of stuff you can do. Personally, in real life, I think the way I've been using it, well, it is the way I would use it, is have 4 presets that I've gone into my phone maybe once or twice to figure out and fix and do what I like with them. And then just from there, use these top 4 buttons and just play the guitar and have 4 sounds that I like, and you know, maybe mess with some pedals on and off with the app once in a while and do that kind of stuff. But as far as like getting all deep into it and hooking it up to a computer and doing all of the crazy stuff, I never use that parts of any of this technology. I always just like to turn it on and play it. Now, the top panel is really cool because it's like a real amp. The one thing I will say though is, let me show you something here. Let's go back to our clean sound. Let's see. We'll go back to our clean sound. If I make a change up here on my top panel, hear how it kind of jumps to the new setting? Because and you can see it on the knobs too. Let's move to a different, watch the knobs on the display. Here, this will be easier to see on this one. Okay, so see how the knobs, well, you can't see it, but basically the knobs are not the same position on the top panel as they are in the app. Obviously, because when you switch between things, it doesn't know that, and it doesn't like motorized move them. So as soon as you move these knobs, watch the knobs on the app, they like twitch into kind of where they're supposed to be once you get that figured out. Then when you go to another amp, it's harder to see on these. Here we go. See, so now when I move it again, it takes a minute for them to kind of like respond and connect back up. When you go back to your presets, they're how you have them set. Basically, if I want to make a tone change, I don't like that. Maybe I want to cut the treble all the way out. Okay, so now I've cut the treble all the way out. All I have to do now is hold down the preset and it saves it for the next time. So super simple. You just make whatever changes you want, hold down the preset, and that's how it'll be the next time. I really, really dig that part of it. So it's a super easy system to use. I'm probably making it even sound more complicated than it is. You just plug the thing in and play it and turn knobs like a normal one. And then if you want to go change out pedals and really dive in and get super nerdy, the app is right here to do it. I will tell you, if you put this on an iPad, it's killer because the thing is super wide and it gives you lots of room to move and such. I just put it on my phone because it's easier to throw it up on the screen here and record it. So there you go. Positive Grid Spark. Who wants this thing? Honestly, for the money, I think everybody should have one. I think you should have one to practice with. It's super inspiring to just get in here and play around with sounds and do various things and at home play. Can you gig with it? Probably not. Is it a serious recording instrument? Maybe. With some DAWs, I had some issues trying to record stereo with it. I'm using Adobe Audition right now and it's working perfectly. With some other DAWs, I couldn't get it to record stereo and sound really big like I wanted it to, so you might want to look into that. Do some Googling around if you're going to record seriously with it. Latency wise and stuff, it's really great. It works as a USB speaker or a Bluetooth speaker to your computer, so the input and output's easy. I'm listening to even the computer output on my headphones. Super simple. I really like that. And if you're gonna play with it with the speaker, you just know that you're gonna have to tweak it some. But honestly, for practicing and for writing and for riffing and coming up with new ideas, I think everybody should have one. It's really, really cool. This is not sponsored. I bought this and literally waited on the waiting list for months to get it. And actually I'm gonna sell it now because I'm kind of done with it. But, so if you want it, let me know. But it's amazing. It's a tool that I think everybody should have. So, and it's not a lot of money. So yeah, it's no Kemper, but it's also not a lot of money. It's pretty cool. Thanks for hanging out. If you have any questions about this or anything else, put it in the comments. And make sure that you check out our Thursday live video, as well as subscribe and share this video, because don't forget, we're gonna give this guitar away pretty soon. I'm pretty excited about it. Oh, and go to Dylan Talks Tone. Special edition shirt is there. You can order that. And also, we're doing a How to Build a Parts Caster Part 2 workshop, patreon.com. Go there, register. That is this Sunday night, the last Sunday of November 2020. We're gonna do that workshop. That's part 2 of it. If you sign up for it, you'll have access to all the earlier ones, so you really haven't missed anything. But this is gonna be live and in person, and we actually get to chat and talk and interchange ideas and video chat and all that kind of stuff. It'll be pretty sweet. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you next time.